Yo, I am a little bit crashing out. All right, let me explain. I mean, you already read the title, right? This is gonna be an unedited video, just me gonna just be playing Skywars. This is funny enough my third attempt doing this video. I had a few little things happen here and there, okay, that made me have to restart. Anyway. UK Online Safety Act has come for me, and it'll come for you too. What happened? You may be wondering. I logged onto Minecraft, Bedrock Edition, by the way. I know some people are going to be on Java and be like, oh, man, it doesn't affect me, but it's going to affect you, okay? So, this is what it does, right? You cannot send messages in chat. Well, you can, right? You see these messages here. Well, they're not really messages. This is just the server, right? It says, oh, this person joined the game. It's promoting the Discord server. If I say hello, no one will respond. All right? Literally, no one's going to respond. Do you know why they won't respond? Because either my message doesn't go through and I can't see messages, or my message does go through, but I still can't see messages. So, I live in the UK, right? I'm over the age of 18. I'm an adult, right? But I'm not giving them my ID. Okay? And I don't think you should either. Why should you not give them your ID? Well, I'm going to explain just momentarily. So, Microsoft, right, or any other company, Roblox, any company that now requires ID verification if you live in the UK to prove your age, right? They use third-party companies such as Persona, or in Microsoft's case, they're using Yachty. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't really care. But they're using a third-party company. These third-party companies collect your ID. Some of them will say, hey, we don't store it. But yeah, they do, because they keep getting hacked and people's information keeps getting leaked. So what's going on with the storing the information, guys? How's that working? Yo, amazing voice crack right there. It was kind of forced, but you know. Oh, sweats online. We got the sweats. No, that doesn't really matter. This lets me talk more. So, anyway, one of these companies, sorry, I'm so bad at talking. One or any of these companies can get hacked. When any of them gets hacked, right, all the information that they've collected is obviously going to be given and presented to the hackers, right? So, say a company like Persona works with multiple different companies, say like Microsoft or Roblox, right? Now, all of the people that use any of these multiple different platforms that give their ID, give it to maybe one or two specific companies that collect this information, right? So hackers don't need to go and hack into Microsoft or Roblox or any of the others. They just need to hack into Yachty or Persona, right? They just need to hack into one of those, right? And then you get a massive amount of information from multiple platforms. Hi, this is not good. I'm just gonna run and talk, man. So, essentially, these companies don't have the best security because they keep getting breached. People keep hearing about it, right? Discord got hacked recently. 70,000 or so IDs got leaked. All right, you've probably heard it. If you haven't, then you're living under a bit of a rock. All right, but hackers have claimed it was 2 million IDs. Discord's saying it's like 70,000 or something, right? Regardless, 70,000 people is more than one person, right? Which is too much, right? It's too much having just one person hacked. Anyway, I wouldn't be giving your ID because these companies have shown that they're not capable of protecting your information. And even then, why would you want to give them your ID in the first place? Why would you want to give them access to that, right? Now, you don't have to give them your ID. There's other ways to verify your age, right? There's an AI that scans your face and says, hey, this person is yes or no over the age of 18 and can communicate in the Minecraft chat. Or you've obviously got the ID, but you still need to give a picture for some reason, so what's the point of doing both? And the last one is you give them your credit card information. Now, this may seem, you may think, oh, well, credit card information, what's so bad about that? You know, you give your credit card information to anyone that you're paying for their product online, eBay, Amazon, whatever. You're giving them your credit card, right? Or your debit card or whatever. You're giving them information, right? To access your card, right? You may think, well, what's so harmful about that? Well, what's harmful about that is someone like a hacker could just steal it and just buy things. I mean, come on. You just don't want to give them that information, all right? You just don't. Now, I have tried a few different ways to try and bypass this. I've tried using AI. I've tried using other things. I'm not going to say openly, but you can probably imagine. And I have not found a solution to bypass this so far. All right, I've tried videos as well of like other people. It's not working. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hi. Hi, how you doing, bro? See, I'd say hello to you, but I can't because the chat doesn't work. You know? No, you leave me alone. How kind of you. Right. Anyway, I've tried different ways to bypass. I can't find a way. If you do find a way, please join my Discord server. It'll link in the description and like let me know. All right, just if you found a bypass, just let me know on Discord. Okay, this is crazy. I just don't think it's wise to give your ID out. Right, you're seeing all these hacks going around, data loss. It's just not safe to give your information out. Goodbye. No, I could have clutched that. I could have clutched that. If I failed, I could have clutched that. Oh, man, I didn't realize you jumped out with me. That's crazy. GG's. I can't say it in chat, though. Now, you can't use the in-game chat to talk, but you can still host custom servers in Hive, at least. So you can still use commands. That's good, right? I can still host a Bed Wars game. Still works. Perfectly fine, right? So there's that. Now, if you're ever saying hello to me or any other UK person, right, who hasn't age verified and they don't respond back and it looks like they're ignoring you, fun fact, we're not. we just can't see your message. So if you want to communicate, just run up to us and like go, hey, hi, right? Maybe like if you want a screenie or something, instead of just asking for a screenie in chat, just like walk up to us and then like walk backwards towards us and like punch the air and whatnot. Then we'll have an idea of you taking a screening, because people usually do that anyway, whether they say hey screening or not. That's the conundrum that we've got here in the UK, the Online Safety Act. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but I used a VPN that didn't bypass it. Why this is because obviously I've created my account in the United Kingdom. I've made purchases in the United Kingdom, so my region on Xbox is set to the United Kingdom. They know I'm in the United Kingdom. I can't escape that, right? And now you can change your region. I don't know if this would help. However, doing so requires different payment methods from another country, so I'd have to have someone from another country buy something, and then yada yada yada, right? And I'd have to go through that person or someone else from that region every time I want to buy something on Xbox, right? And I sometimes buy Game Pass. I'm not gonna be buying Game Pass anymore with this, all right? Because I can't play the game that I use Game Pass for to play with my friends, because I have to verify my age. Now, you can, from what I believe, see messages in chat if they're from your friends, people on your friends list, because that's what I remember reading. Fact check me if I'm wrong, but that's what I remember reading. Anyway, this stinks. This is horrible. That's all I gotta say. I hope you all have a great day. Let me know if you find a bypass. Adios.